Hete Pu, or peace and blessings to all, from Divine Peace Meditation and Yoga. It's your sis, Mama Imani, and I am outside between rain showers, between thunderstorms, taking a look up at the sky and checking out my seedlings and plants that are outside. I know early this morning, about 2 or 3, we had some lightning and thunder and rain, and so that's what some of this rain catchment represents. I'm probably gonna scoop up some of this water to water some seedlings, but we're gonna get some more later on this afternoon. It's about 10 minutes to 10 a.m. Over here we have Roma tomato and what was this? Roma tomato. I know this wasn't cabbage. I'm trying to remember. I had the I know these 3 here are Roma tomato and a cucumber. Cucumber. That's what these are. These 2 are. Cucumber. And I thought that the seeds were not viable for the 5-year-old red sweet pepper seeds that I saved, but not every cell has seedlings, but 4 out of 6 ain't bad. Okay, and we're gonna come around here. Yes, I forgot and left my gardening gloves outside. And today is Shalom Friday, Peace and Freedom Friday. But it's been rough. It's been a rough 3 days for me. Our divine daughter was here for an extended weekend, and she left Thursday. I'm sorry, she left on Tuesday early afternoon, and by Tuesday evening I was in a funk, and Wednesday and Thursday it was full on crying jags, of course, when I was home by myself. And it took a lot to get through. Tuesday afternoon, Wednesday and Thursday. But trying to help people that call into member services kept me distracted and focusing on what was important instead of feeling sorry for myself. And here we have some of that what was it, that hybrid squash seeds. I got some more I'm going to plant. And I think these were, I believe they were the radish, but I'm not sure. I'm going to have to check. I'm just guessing. No, I have not planted the strawberries yet. I wanted to get another, I'm trying to figure out whether I want to use a couple of, 3 pots and stack them up into a tower, or if I want to use a small wading pool as a raised bed. But I'm gonna have to hurry up because we picked some berries off of here the other day, and yes, I ate them. Here are the cabbage. I seen those little white butterflies flying around while I was when I glanced out the window at work, and can't do nothing about it, but they flying around doing their natural thing. Salad bowl, taking his sweet tail time. Over here, this was some seeds that I had planted in a previous video. I believe it was radish and may have been squash as well, a hybrid squash as well, but I can't remember. I have to check out that previous video to be for certain. And during my my depressive days, I did not come outside to water, and we had strong temperatures. And I kept saying I'm going to go outside when my shift is over. There'll still be some light, and I'll water then. But of course, as the time for my shift came close, 2-3 calls come in, and I have to help where I can. And sometimes on those Wednesday and Thursday this week, when I got off the when I clocked out, got off the phones and clocked out, it was dark outside, and that just made me feel worse. And so all I could do was maybe heat up some of the food that I had batch cooked earlier in the week and during the weekend, and put it on extremely low in case my middle son Kukai got hungry in an hour or so, and then I would go get under the covers and eventually drop off. So anyway, that's how that happened. Let's turn. We got a container of water here that we're going to pour into the large rain catchment, and in prep for this evening's rain. But there has been quite a bit of growth, so let's spring over here to the beginning of the garden. My favorite shot is the giant Japanese red mustard, and I believe the full name is mustard spinach. So big up to Gardening with Lady Cheryl. Check her out. The onion bulbs that were donated to me, red and white onion bulbs that were donated to me from Sister Atsuko at the Peace Garden. I planted a giant green pepper seedling in near the center here. Our sprouting sweet potato has become uncovered with the rains, so I'm going to sprinkle a little more potting mix on top. And we've got some volunteers here that I'm not sure of that may have to be pruned out. And so, that's how that goes. And turn to that later. Still no appearance of anything from the gladiolus, a bulb that I planted here. A little something with the lemon mint. And the zinnia mix is starting to sprout some seedlings. Our spearmint is getting a little bit larger and starting to sprawl a tad. I think these two are empty. And I think these two are empty except for some volunteers. And then zinnia mix in this one. And I have to harvest some of this cinnamon basil before it gets sunburned. So that's a project for today and tomorrow. Peace Garden. We're going to try to cook out, so if I don't get it done tomorrow afternoon, then it'll be a Sunday thing. Here are the pepper seedlings that I got from Norfolk Feed and Seed in Chesapeake. We about to have us some peppers. Let's see. Purple Beauty, sweet peppers. Hey now, I'm here for it. And this is this sage? I planted, trying to deter bugs. I think this is sage that I planted in here. It could be oregano. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention that day. We've got an assortment of flowers near the center here in the wading pool. Our baby spring onion are hanging in there. These two stragglers here. This one's getting a little bit bigger. This one's struggling. I'm gonna have to do some weeding. And more spring onion. Here is one of the seedlings, the Norfolk Feed and Seed, what's it called? Swiss chard seedlings. Another spring onion from the Peace Garden. All of these little spring onions are from the Peace Garden. And I sprinkled milk thistle and nasturtiums all around here. This is my pine cone spiral. And on the other side here we have the Cubanelle peppers that I started in the fall. I expected them to get a little bit bigger, but maybe a little fertilizer. I'm gathering the ingredients for compost water, and they will get all of them will get a special drink. All right, we got bug pressure on the broccoli that I was just trying to keep alive. And I know I put sage in here because I put the little tab there. So that's the sage. It's supposed to help cut back on the bug pressure, but hopefully the sage will get a lot larger. Here is the planter of Swiss chard. I had some small plants and I had some large ones in those cells. So the largest one is just showing the hell off, and the medium-sized one is craving space, and this one here is struggling. So for next week I'll turn it around so that this little one gets more of the eastern sun in the morning. And I can do the same thing over here with the sage. Turn it a little bit so that the sage is facing east. All right. Don't want to trip over this brick again like I did a couple of weeks ago. All right, the ginger is becoming uncovered because of the pounding storms last night. Oh no, oh don't tell me. It's getting brighter out here. Don't tell me the sun might poke through before the next bout of storms. I hope so. I'm gonna try to cover the ginger back up. And the volunteers, you know, I'm gonna have to get Atsuko to try to help me identify some stuff. Like, okay, this I know is a weed, so that will get pulled out. Anything that I recognize as a weed, I can go ahead and pull out. Yeah, because I've seen them growing on the ground. Yeah. And if she tells me that it's okay to leave some stuff, you know, whether edible or beneficial, I follow her advice. This is a dandelion, I'm pretty sure. I didn't get it all. Usually got a much longer root than that, but yeah, I'm just doing some impromptu. Anyway, moving on. Tomatoes. Got the flowers going on. They loving all the rain. Fast growing, Norfolk Feed and Seed doing their thing. I can't say that they're organic, but you know, Purple Cherokee, when you're beggars, you accept the food where it is kindly offered. So I gotta get some pruning in there, and I will. More peppers and more little tiny peppers are growing. This is more of the Purple Beauty. I forgot I got two of those. more of the tomato. Let's see. This one is a combo of the La Roma Red, which this is both two La Roma Red in this container, and we have a La Roma Red in here with the Cherokee on this side. Alright, over here I dumped some zinnias and some sunflowers in here, and I cannot remember, but I think I put some okra seeds in here. If not, I will re-sow. Let me make it around here. We have the rosemary here, and we have some more sage that I popped in, and no sign yet of the squash seed that I popped in here. Only one I had left. That's what the red spoon represents, the area where I planted that squash seed. But we got some volunteers doing what they want to do. I'm trying to remember, did I sprinkle marigold mix in here? I think I did. And I think that over there, I think this is weeds. Looks like what I've seen on the ground, but I can't be sure, so it might be marigold. Let me leave it alone. The rosemary hanging in. Gotta take some of that in the house too. I'm not sure, y'all, about this red potato bean. I think that weeds, seeds have blown in here, or it could be some of that that flour mix that I got a few years back from the Dollar Tree. So I may have to pull all of these out and then replant. Here we go. This in here is sage in the middle, the dragon carrots all around the circle, and over here, what is this long tail thing? Is this a volunteer tomato plant or what? I'm not sure what this is. Y'all tell me if y'all know. I'm gonna ask Sister Asako, and if so, I may have to pull it out of here, but I don't remember. This is the tragedy, you know, the burden of not writing stuff down as you do it, getting so enthusiastic that you just keep right on plowing through. All right, put that back. And over here, the really fast growing beans. Asako even gave me some white twine because I told her I couldn't find my yarn, and I still have not gotten out here and done what I need to do, but gotta get over myself a little bit. Check out the flowers. Yes, the white butterflies have been buzzing about, but I planted in some I think it was oregano deep in there, and to do some pruning here. I don't know what this right here invading. Got to come out, son. Toss to the side. You got enough yard. Alright, I'm looking at the flowers. Beans, flies, and pollinators too. I'd rather have them buzzing around the plants than in my face. I think we can all agree on that. Alright, what's this here? A slug. A snail. What's this? Snail. I don't know if they beneficial or not. Are you eating my plant? Oh yeah, it's starting to lean. This one's starting to lean, so I have got to do what I'm supposed to do. All right. Let me pause here for half a mo, and I'm gonna work my way around to the front. Back in a bit. And we are at the front. It's getting a little bit out of control here, y'all. I'm gonna have to put in a maintenance request. I thought it would have been logical that with all the rain, the grass cutting would automatically start up. But when you're dealing with a slumlord, nothing is logical. We've got some rainwater catchment for the little cement containers here at the front. And I'm gonna get out here this weekend, pull out these overgrowing weeds here. They were beautiful when they were all, you know, sunny yellow, and I liked looking at them. But now I'm ready to plant some flowers in this spot. We've got spring onion and dandelion. We've got a drooping spring onion here. This turned out not to be parsley, but lemon balm. Got a little spring onion here struggling. So I got that from the Peace Garden. I also have some green pepper seeds from the Peace Garden. Nothing yet. Might not be viable. May have to replant. Spearmint. Another spearmint seedling here in the front. And we've got a little something with the yellow jester gladiolas. I planted 2 in here, and so far I've only seen 1 little bit of growth. So we'll see. And this is another pepper plant from Norfolk Feed and Seed. I cannot remember which one. And then we got a little tiny spring onion here. All right, thank you so much. It's been nice. Thank you for those that lasted to the end. Please give this video a like. Please share. Please leave some mindful, encouraging, inspiring comments for this lonely old woman. And I need some tips, y'all, because this has been a great experiment over the last 5 years, and we have I have definitely been able to harvest and bring things to the table and to the dishes that I have been making, and I want to continue to do so. So y'all, I need some tips. I need your help identifying some stuff. Anyway, 5 years ago I started making these videos because we had adult children living with us, and I wasn't sure if we were going to get sick and maybe not make it, maybe transition. And we had grandchildren that we did not see often enough, and I wanted to leave some kind of a journal so that they would remember who we were and how much we loved them and how we did some things, and maybe leave a little legacy for them. And I continue in honor of those who have transitioned. Peace and blessings upon all of them. My youngest Kamau, my soul twin, Elder Baba Sekou, and great queen and family friend, Miss Sandra. I miss y'all. Anyway, please go out there and make your Shalom or Peace and Freedom Friday safe, healthy, and content. Go out there and realize that we are already blessed in abundance. We just have to act like it. Hashtag It's Up Yoga Tribe. Hashtag Bears Den. Hashtag Goddess Urban Farm. Hashtag Do Something Nice. Hashtag Be a Good Neighbor. Blessed be.